Individuals don't just act the way they act because they want to act in a certain way. There's actually a tiny detail that we all are actually missing. As a healthcare professional or an individual that is practicing in a medical field, you're gonna meet thousands of people, individuals like different personality, and you're definitely gonna see that people act in different ways. Now, there's a tiny detail that we are actually missing, and this tiny detail is what we call the four temperaments. Now, individuals have different temperaments. The way you act, the way you think is definitely not gonna be the way I think or the way I act, and that's totally fine. We individuals are different, and you don't expect one individual to act the same way the other individual is acting. So this is actually probably why you don't even know who you are. What is your temperament? What is your personality like? What differentiates you from other individuals? Like, how do you behave in certain situations or when scenarios or incidents occur? So this is actually gonna lead us to discussing what the four temperament is all about. Most times we hear people say, I'm an introvert, she's an extrovert. Where is this description coming from? What makes somebody or an individual an introvert or an extrovert? As a healthcare professional, I think you need to know about this because you are going to be meeting thousands of patient clients coming trooping in and out of the hospital, and you definitely want to know what the temperament or personality of these individuals are and how to tackle them or follow them up. So let's get down to it. I'm trying to test my microphone. Microphone testing. 2, 3. Okay. Faith, you got this. Okay. Stop this rubbish you're doing. So let's go. Like I said earlier before, temperament is simply the way people act, the way people behave, the way people think. That is an aspect of their personality. Now we have 4 types of temperaments. We have one, the sanguine, we have the choleric, we have the melancholic, and last but not the least, we have the phlegmatic. Now, the sanguine is actually the social and outgoing type. If you're out there, say hi in the comment section. So the second, which is the choleric, they are the ambitious and leader-like type. They like authority, all this individual that would like to lead, they would like authority. And then we have the melancholic. The melancholic is the analytic and the quiet type, like they are very calm. And then we have the phlegmatic. The phlegmatic are the relaxed and the quiet type, like they like their space, they are very peaceful, they don't want any problem at all. So I think I don't want problem. I don't like problem. So I think I fall into that space. Well, let's get down to it. We'll know where each and every one of us is actually placed in this temperament. So these temperaments are 4, but they're actually displaced, or should I say placed into 2, which is introvert and extrovert. Now, sanguine and choleric are actually extrovert, like the outgoing type, the social type, while melancholic and phlegmatic are placed under introverts. These people like their space, they are calm, they are quiet, they don't like to socialize, and that is it. So let's discuss in details each of these temperaments so you can actually know who you are, why you act the way you act, and also when a client or an individual comes in the hospital or you come across individuals in your social life, you'll be able to say, okay, I think she acts the way she acts because of her temperament, or because she's a melancholic, or she's a sanguine. Okay, you can actually throw ball at somebody and the person will let go of it, and you can actually throw the same ball to another person and the same person will pick that ball and throw it back to you. So this is what makes us different. Now this brings us to sanguine. This group of people, they are very spontaneous, they are very optimistic, they are very energetic, like they have all the energy to talk about anything you want to talk about, and they like to make new friends, they like to go for adventures, they like to seek for new experiences. They are very optimistic. As a matter of fact, they can hold conversation for long hours, and they like to be the center of attraction, like everything should revolve around them. So this actually makes them an extrovert. So that is where they are being placed. Choleric. Choleric possesses the highest level of self-esteem. Like they are very focused to their goals. As a matter of fact, they are strong, they are ambitious, and they are very decisive. Choleric are very quick to anger. Like they too they vex. Like all this patient relative that when they come to the hospital, they will want to like bring down the hospital down because of their anger. These are the kind of people choleric are. In addition to that, choleric are very what? They are very strong and decisive, and they have this tendency of leadership. Like they want to lead. That is who they are. So as because of all this description, I'll push them. They are being placed as extroverts, so that's who they are. If you possess all this personality I just mentioned, then you are a choleric. You're quick to anger, you're very strong and decisive. You're like you see that self-esteem, don't joke with their self-esteem. That's who they are. Okay? So they are extroverts too. So guys, let's come down to me, the phlegmatic. Say hi out there if you're a phlegmatic. Okay, let's discuss about this and then we'll definitely know if I'm a phlegmatic, you're a phlegmatic or not. Now, unlike sanguine and choleric, phlegmatic, they are what? Slow to anger. They are empathetic. As a matter of fact, they have a high level of what? Emotional intelligence, and they like their space. Like the quietness, the serenity, that's them. One thing about phlegmatic is that they are very kind at heart, and let's say for example, if a phlegmatic has a thought and that thought is going to bring about issue or chaos, they will prefer to remain silent with their thoughts than bringing it out. So as a matter of fact, people take advantage of phlegmatic individuals most times, and this is just their personality. So as a matter of fact, we are pushing them to introverts. That's them. Melancholy. Now, this group of individuals choose quality over quantity. Like they value and respect their circle, and they put a whole lot of energy into their relationship and their family. Like melancholic always puts the needs of others first before their own needs. That's their personality. And they are overthinkers. Not the fact that they're overthinkers, but they don't like to share their thoughts or their problems with others. And as a matter of fact, they create this, or should I say, they build up this wall of protection within themselves. They don't like people to see them down, or I don't know how to express it. In addition to that, melancholic hold others to exceptionally high standards, thereby setting themselves up for disappointment. Like when you're expecting somebody to be 100 and the person is 70. That's melancholic. Melancholic hold, or should I say, they possess a strong moral compass. Like their dignity, everything should be 100%. That's them. So with this, we place melancholic as introverts. So we've come to the end of this discussion. We've discussed who a sanguine is, who a phlegmatic is, who a choleric is, and last but not least, a melancholic. So I would like to know from you, which temperaments do you fall into? Are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? So which of these temperaments are you? Let us know in the comment section. And also, as you've known that people actually act the way they act, so sometimes you don't need to like overreact when people act. It's just them. That's their personality. So please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notification as to know when we are dropping our next video. Bye.